It's not.
What's up? I'm back for part two. Welcome back to Just Being Carlos. I'm your host, the Bonafide G, certified true Atlanta, Georgia boy, coming straight out the Triad, Burlington, North Carolina. Carlos Starver, the last, when they made me. All right, y'all. Yeah, like I said, I'm back for part two. I did the birthday shout out, and I gave my love to everybody. So now I'm just gonna go straight to it. Just got off the phone with a dear friend of mine. I mean me a business sister was there from day one. You know, back in 2010 when I was going through my account. And then the good part about it too, then when I got out of that situation, I got into another situation that I thought was, was good, but then like she told me, I went through the fire and I didn't get burned. What she means by that? Basically, she was letting it be known that as long as your faith is strong, as long as you trust and believe, you cannot touch God's child. And that is so true. I'm gonna say it one more time in my voice. You don't mess with God's children. No matter what you do, because when you do, it will come back on you 5 times harder than you think. I'm gonna say this too, and I hope she's watching. But if not, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm about to send her the show through her text message, just to let it be known. Yeah, y'all hold on, y'all hold y'all mute for a minute while I'm doing this. But while I'm talking, she told me some stuff that was so deep and so real, but at the same time, she let me know out the breath that she was proud of me. Now, she said, out of all of what I went through, she let it be known that she was very, very proud of me. But I'm gonna keep it real with you too. She wasn't the only one. I mean, true enough, I had family and friends, but hell, more people than I could expect. But like this person was telling me, I waited. I did what I was supposed to do. Not only I waited on the Lord, but I waited patiently. And when it was my time to shine, and it did, because the person that came into my life was the person I used to work with years ago. And like she said, it was destined for us to be together, but during the time when we first met, it wasn't our time yet. So my reward for waiting patiently, so she said, that was my reward. Veronica came back. Not when I wanted, but she was right on time. And that is so true. That is real as real can get. But she really been supported we had a great friendship. And it was so cool, I call her one of my aunties. Because like I said, she didn't tell me wrong. And I remember, y'all remember when I did a show? And I told y'all, the ones who told me that the Lord had something in store, I was like, I don't want to hear that shit at the time. And I was for real about that too. But when it happened with me and Veronica, I told her, everybody who I tried to shut out and told to shut the hell up, I had to turn. I did a 360 and made it right by apologizing to everybody who I told that to, because it wasn't that I didn't want to listen to nobody. I mean, really, the main one who I was trying to listen to was God, because you know, and I know, and everybody, all y'all should know, God has the final say. And he do. That's why when me and my wife now, and I tell you, if you watching, I want you to hear this too. That's why I am so glad that I was obedient and faithful towards the Lord, because not only I trusted in God and believed, but I stepped out on faith. And just to let it be known, me, Carlos Starks, was the last. Not only wanted to leave the state of Georgia, not only wanted to leave Atlanta, but hell, I didn't want to leave DeKalb County, at one point in my life. But then, like Auntie said, my eyesight got stronger. And I ain't talking about just because of all the glasses. She let it be known that they were open enough for me to start focusing more, especially going forward, and that happens. So, and I'm just gonna say this, and it's really sad that it took my dad's death in 2021 for me to get strong like I am today, because I said, because like I said before then, I wasn't trying to, the reason why I was skeptical about going to other states at the time, yeah, I had them trust issues. But like my auntie said, God had it to where I listened to him. Like I said, and trusted and believed. And thank God that I did. And then when I started visiting North Carolina, they said during the time when I was visiting, people were like, seemed like that was a breath of fresh air for me to take time out from Atlanta, Georgia, to get away and go to North Carolina. So guess what? It really stopped the work. Like Auntie said, she already knew that I was gonna make that move to get out the state of Georgia. I told her, to be honest with you, I didn't. Only God knew. So that day, when it was time to go, October 23rd, 2021, it was something. I'm just gonna say this. Wait a minute before I say, I had it in my mind yesterday. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it now. October 23rd, 2021. That's the day I felt like life was too short. So I made my decision to get on that megabus and head up north Carolina, when I knew life could be fine. It was time to leave. Oh yeah. And then the most heartbreaking part about it, talking to my mom on my cell phone. And it really broke my heart when I had to let her know, and I had to say, Mama, I'm gone. Cause you know what? I made up my mind. I know I'm gonna be fine. And guess what? I need my peace. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's what I'm making up. So just to say this, I'm about to shut it down. But I will get with y'all cats and kittens tomorrow with another episode of, excuse me, Just Me and Carlos. Don't charge them, be charged to the garbage. Thank y'all so much for watching Just Me and Carlos with me, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Not afraid to yell out what's real nor speak what I feel. Carlos Sturgeon, the lights, cause when they made me, they don't know. Please hit the like and subscription bell if you haven't subscribed yet. Really would appreciate it. Live chat is always open and available and guests are welcome. Or you can just comment on the live chat. Also too, Zoom live streaming is always connected to YouTube. Just to let y'all know that. But if you'd like to go live, get it. I'll be glad to have you as a guest. Again, I'll catch y'all cats and kittens tomorrow. What time? I don't know, but you guys will be notified. So until tomorrow.
See ya.